Working hard. We are live.
Well, sir, I'd like to call to order the meeting of the DRC for October 7, 2024.
Chair
Administrator,
Sangri,
I'm here.
thank you. John Dews,
Here.
Kristen Bates,
Here.
Larry Lindstrom,
Present.
We have a
thank
call,
you.
and our agenda for this evening is a very simple one. We are going to consider our tentative decision on LU 24-0026, and we will have a report from Director Hasty about her schedule for our future, and those are the only two items that I see. Do we have any other?
You have the minutes for September 16th.
Of course. Well, let's start with the minutes. They were distributed. We've all had a chance to review them. Does anyone have comments about the minutes of our last meeting? Well, I will make a motion that we approve the minutes of September 17, 2024. Is there a
I would second.
Seconded? All those in favor, aye.
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 Well, now we move to LU 24-0026. Does anyone have any questions or comments about the material that has been distributed, including the final report that we're to consider tonight? I also have none and would welcome someone making a motion to approve this. And I think we want to explicitly make reference to the fact that these conclusions or recommendations are subject to the criteria laid out by staff for approval of this issue. So is there someone who would move acceptance and recommendation to City Council?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve, let's see, I think it's LU 24-0026.
Yes.
With the conditions as described by the planning staff report.
Any second?
I second that motion.
Seconded by Commissioner Bates. Would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Sangri,
Yes.
Dews,
Yes.
Bates,
Yes.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
4-0.
4-0 unanimous, and it is a quorum. So that is on its way to City Council.
Not unless it's appealed.
Yes, not unless it's appealed. Is there any indication that it might be?
The notice of decision will go out tomorrow. There's a 15-day appeal period from that. We have had inquiries about the appeal process, but so far, because the appeal period hasn't started, we don't know one way or the other.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Manager Hasty, what do you have in store for us in the future?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So just a couple of things I wanted to remind you about. First was the Urban Forest Summit on November 2nd. You received an email that I forwarded from Director Numanalu on that one. Please feel free to attend. I know that trees are something that continue to engage the community, so your input would be, I'm sure, appreciated. The other one is in Kat's email last Friday. She included a reminder from the city manager's office that while in your official capacity as a commissioner for the Development Review Commission, please refrain from expressing any sort of political belief or support or dissupport, unsupport. I'm not quite sure how you say that. But just refrain from being political while in your official capacity, or don't use your official capacity if offering an opinion. If you have any questions about that, you can direct them, I'm assuming, to Deputy City Attorney Boone. Would you be the best person to answer questions about that?
I'd be happy to.
Okay, thank you. And then as far as any upcoming land use applications, I don't know of any that are complete or upcoming for the DRC. Like I said, we may get an appeal of this most recent application, LU 24-0026. I will update you if and when that happens. I do know of a possible tree removal permit that may come to you on appeal. Again, the staff decision was just issued, so we will have to see on that one. But other than that, our schedule looks clear.
If either of those two events, the appeal or the tree, were to come up, what meeting would be the first one we might address that? The November 5, if I remember.
Well, for the appeal, that would be an appeal of your decision to City Council for LU 24-0026. So that's off your calendar, off your workload for now. The tree appeal, we aren't subject to the 120-day process on that one. So we might look at staff availability, timing. It probably the earliest would be November 4th on that one. But we might even be the second meeting in November 18th. We'll just have to see. So if you do anticipate any outages on November 4th or November 18th, please do let Kat know, and we will take that into consideration.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anything else to come before the meeting tonight? Hearing nothing, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank you
John.
so much.
Thank you all. Good night.
So, good night.
Cheers.